Hello everybody, this is Burgback coming to you with game number 2 between the STC spawning here as the Green Terran and his opponent FruitDealer spawning, you might know him as Cool, spawning here as the Red Zerg in the upper right hand corner. Of course this is Xel'Naga Caverns, 1v1 map, and as I said before, if anybody can translate the text that is going across the top of the middle of the screen right now and put it down in the comments section, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm sure the viewers at home would appreciate it as well, so thank you in advance if that happens. And as we saw in game number 1, the STC just really bringing on the pain to FruitDealer with his massive marine ball with tanks and medevacs. There were some marauders in there, but he was able to really push through with what he had, able to use the medevacs to get some high ground view on Metalopolis, to be able to use those tanks effectively to anything coming down from that high ground. So it was a really nice showing there. And we'll see if the STC can do it again in this matchup against FruitDealer. We'll see if FruitDealer can come back from that loss and really shove it inside STC's face and say, look at me, I'm a Zerg player, rawr. I don't really go rawr, I don't think. They're more like rawr, something like that. You know, I don't know what Zerg really say to each other. I don't know how they talk. No, they're hive minds, so I don't think they really talk to each other. They just kind of drool and yeah. So we'll go on from that weird comment. We do have a tech lab coming down from that Rax. Gonna start seeing probably some marauders maybe this build, especially since we're going for that. But we might also see Stimpak coming down from the STC as well. Very, really needed upgrade. Oh no, we are going with Reapers. We're going to go with the Reaper build here, guys. This should be exciting. We do have the spawning pool now coming down for FruitDealer. Going to maybe see... Oh, we do have the SCC kind of coming up here just to play around in that expansion in case we would see that fast expand coming from FruitDealer. And it just looks like going the Reaper build. Oh my goodness. Of course, I called that wrong in the beginning. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of complaints about that. I'm really sorry. But we are going to see Reapers starting to come up and do some harassment. Now going for that orbital command. We do have that gas just starting to continually come in here as we're going in. Just bringing up one more Reaper. Probably just going to come up here for this early harass. We do have some Zerglings coming in here. Going to start... Yeah, we take out one. We're going for the other. Yeah, we do have two down. And it looks like going for that Roach Warren early on here. He knows he has to build against these Reapers in case the Reapers continue to come in. Of course, the STC not building anything anymore from that. Taking that off, putting it in the factory. We're going to see that hooked up to the tech lab there. And again, the Reaper just coming in, starting to do some kind of harassment here. Of course, that Queen driving that back, building a bunker down here. This should be interesting. We'll see if that can get up there in time where that Queen's going to... Oh, that Queen turns around. Surprising it's not going after that SCV at all. We're going to have a nice little bunker here built by the time these Roaches do get out. Metabolic boost coming up as well. And we do have these Roaches coming up to play a little bit with the big mama Queen. And certainly he's just kind of sitting up here, of course, not being able to do anything because these Reapers can definitely out micro them, except now they do have the metabolic boost, so they can go a little bit faster, especially on the creep. But the bunker is just unitless. Wow. Okay, so we have these guys just sitting down here at that tower. This bunker just kind of sitting down here for no apparent reason, unless it's just there to kind of scare FruitDealer out and make sure that he doesn't advance at all. But of course, if you do it, at least put one unit up there, or at least bring... You'd think that Overlord would be... Oh no, never mind. What am I saying? Overlord can't get attacked by the Reapers. Duh. What am I saying? And we look down here in the STC's base. We have that classic 1-1-1 build coming out. And we do have some Hellions coming out from him as well. Building up a bunker in his own base just in case. Bringing out one lone Marine as this bunker is now starting to get attacked and taken down by these Roaches. Roaches now starting to go south and get ready to attack. Of course, we are not having an expansion at all, which is... very unfortunate for FruitDealer right now. That does slow down production for him. And those Reapers just coming up and getting pushed back by these Zerglings. And we do have a Spire coming up, hidden a little bit away from the main base. Of course, with this Overlord just bringing down the creep. So it should be interesting to see how we go with the Spire. We do have Cloak coming down now with some Banshees. So it should be interesting there as well to see the tactic coming out from the STC. Going to go in with some Banshees with Cloak, and of course, I don't know if FruitDealer is going to be ready for that. Of course, he doesn't have any Overseers ready yet, but of course that's a quick fix. And in come the Hellions. Hellions now coming up from the south as we do have these Roaches coming in, trying to get into STC's base. It doesn't look like they're having much luck here as one Roach does go down. Of course, they're not able to do a whole lot of business here and forced to pull back as we go along here. And these Roaches, Hellions, wow, I'm on Roach mode right now. Hellions just coming up here, not being able to do a whole lot of damage as we get in here. But all we have is a Queen. We do have the Reapers coming in here, getting surrounded by these Zerglings. Zerglings now surrounding the Hellions, pushing those Hellions back. Of course, now he sees that Spire, knows that there is eventually going to be some Mutas probably coming out from that. That Spire is now complete, so we're going to start seeing a move to the Air Army as both STC and FruitDealer moving into the air units, as FruitDealer now really pushing forward. Of course, not going to be able to do anything against these Banshees once they're up and running, and just going to be able to push back this ground army all he can. Until, of course, these Mutalisks, which are basically done now. Yeah, incoming. About 5 going to be out there. Another factory coming down. Are we going to see some Thors come out? Or are we going to see a lot more? Yeah, we are going to see Thors because an armory is up here somewhere. I am looking. There it is. There's the armory right there. As this massed army of Zerg units coming down, and we do have the Mutas. There's the Mutas coming down as well, starting to go in there. Of course, nothing there to defend really this Banshee. We do have the Queen. We don't have an Overseer out at all, so this Banshee can kind of go up and just start harassing all he wants for right now, as FruitDealer now getting ready to do some kind of push into the main base of the STC. Of course, this is all STC has right now. Not a whole lot for defense. We do have a Viking up though, so that will be very nice against the Mutas. And again, nothing really to shoot up except for those Mutas. Mutas coming in, seeing that one Viking. Viking just kind of doing a little bit of damage here. Of course, these Mutas could definitely take this guy to town. Of course, there are some Marines ready for bunkers, and inside the main base here of FruitDealer, we do have this Banshee going to town on that poor Queen, and now taking out all the money income here for FruitDealer. FruitDealer just kind of not going to be able to do anything. Of course, Banelings in here, not much he can do. Could be maybe a push, but that's pretty much it. He's going in here just to see if there's an expansion. Of course, there's no expansion for him, for FruitDealer, as this Mutant now coming around going to take out that Banshee. But, of course, nothing there for him. As these Banelings starting to come up, does take out the bunker and the supply depot. But it looks like, oh, this could be close as we see. Oh, yeah, the Thor definitely turning the tide here, as these Zerglings trying to do what they can. Of course, the SCVs coming in here trying to do something. We do have 2 Hellions now coming out. Of course, the HP on this very high, so we're going to see some units coming out from the factories. And looks like, yeah, we're going to have some charred bits here as these SCVs going to heal this bunker as much as they can. This bunker really turning the tide of the battle inside this base. And FruitDealer not being able to do a whole lot here, as FruitDealer just now coming back in with some drones trying to build in. And it doesn't look like this is very good for FruitDealer at all, as we have another Banshee now coming in, and yeah, FruitDealer leaving. He knows he can't do anything. He doesn't have the economy to do anything. He had no money at all to do a single thing. So really good showing here by the STC. Really, showing the power of Terran. Of course, everybody knows. Everybody's going to say, "Oh, Terran's OP." Yeah. I understand that. I know it's going to come down in the comments below, especially if you've watched this far. And but really good showing here from both sides. FruitDealer just having a nice army, but not able to implement it well with that wall off until the very end, when that Banshee came in to take out all of his drones. Nothing really there to defend. It was a little too late, but really good showing from STC. So please make sure to leave comments down below, any kind of feedback. I love constructive criticism. I welcome it. If you have anything to say, I welcome it. I don't take anything badly. I welcome it. And please make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.